No mai anō, welcome back. The watches and warnings in the South Island have now either lifted or are lifting in the next couple of hours, with that front getting the most of the grunt out of its system today. There'll still be some wet stuff to come tonight though, into tomorrow, but still plenty of fine Friday weather in the mix. So a few showers around the upper and west coast of the South Island, but nothing like what fell today. And as for the rest of the South Island, Friday's looking nice and dry, and should be a wet weather-free day for most of the North Island, with blue skies punching through the middle, just a bit of cloud up top and down the bottom, which will bring a shower or two. So a pretty overcast Friday for all here, only really shifting in Hamilton to a fine afternoon. There'll be showers in the mix here as well, but it won't be cold, easterly winds for all. Then it will be a foggy or cloudy start here with some morning sprinkles in the mix, but that all clears to a cracker Friday afternoon, easterly winds here too. And now it is a great looking Friday from Gisborne to Hawke's Bay. Enjoy the sunshine and light winds, just a touch more cloud hovering around the Wairarapa Upper for the bulk of the day. As for the rest of the North Island, it's morning rain for Wellington, but a good looking Friday for New Plymouth and Taumarunui. Once of course that frost and fog clears, then that cloud will stick around for the rest of the day. It will be another wet and windy one for the west coast, heaviest around Greymouth and Hokitika, but things will start to ease up at the very end of the day, but it's a better looking afternoon for Nelson. On the other side of the island, bit of a dip in temperatures here. Then Friday sees Canterbury sitting under thick high cloud, which could bring some drizzle, but it will break up a bit in the afternoon, especially nicely for Timaru. There's a dip in temperatures down the bottom of the country as well, but how lovely does that look? And don't worry, Oamaru, by afternoon the sun will be shining, which is when westerlies will start picking up on Stewart Island. To our main centres now, a very fine but crispy looking Friday for you, Dunedin. Nor'westers die out in the afternoon and 13 degrees is your high. Christchurch, you'll be covered in thick high cloud to start, but it will break up a bit after lunch. Tomorrow will also be far cooler than it was today. They'll be waking up to rain in Wellington, but that will clear to fine spells. Southerly winds turn northerly late morning. Now Hawke's Bay, your good stuff continues. Might just be some high cloud passing through, light winds and 18 degrees for you. Cloudy and showery to start, Tauranga, but after lunch the sun will come out. Easterly winds will develop from afternoon. Hamilton, areas of fog or cloud to start for you, but it'll turn to a good looking day. Afternoon easterlies for you as well. Then it will be cloudy periods for Auckland with isolated showers north of the Harbour Bridge. Easterly winds here, and that's a not too low looking low of 11 degrees. Across the ditch it's on again, off again showers for Sydney tomorrow, but otherwise a dry end to the working week in Australia. Then in the Pacific, it's a nice sunny looking 27-degree day in Niue and New Caledonia, but it is then showers for the rest. How's the weekend looking? Well, overall pretty good, with the odd shower about the top of the country and also out east, but nothing too long lasting. And then also after today's rain in the South Island, it's western parts of the country that are in for the most sun. And now look, even though some of these daytime temps feel warm or should feel warm, do not be fooled. Pack that coat or beanie or gloves if you're doing things like heading along to Auckland FC or Super Rugby Saturday night, because things will definitely take a dip. Now Sam, the inbox was full of these gorgeous morning sky pics. Had some from Christchurch, we had some from Auckland. Not the same sort of story in Taupō, where they were covered in a thick blanket of fog this morning, which lasted till about midday. I had a cheeky look on a lakefront webcam.
Looks like something from the Twilight
I
movie.
know.
Not that I would know. Well,
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, thanks so much, Emma.